Hey, what's up team? It's Kim from North Shore and Hickson in Tennessee. We're talking about September 10. It's an ESP workout. Those are always one of my favorite because it's gonna be something for everybody. You're gonna be able to please the masses because even if they don't like one component, you've got two others that might be their jam. So when you set them up in the lobby, kind of walk out and be like, we've got something for everybody. No matter what, you're gonna walk out of here doing something that you love. On the treadmill side, you have endurance first, then strength, then power. Endurance, you're looking at those pushes, setting up members to let them know we're looking for speed, intensity to get that heart rate up while maintaining that base in between. They've got to go strong enough on that first push for those next few pushes to feel more and more challenging as the block goes. So let them know that with that 30-second push, they don't necessarily have to hit orange, but think about what they would use for a 45 or 60-second push speed. Start there and then try to maintain. Best part about ESP is you can have them focus on just one block. It doesn't carry over. They don't need to worry about what they're doing in this block and how it affects the next one. So once you finish block one, you say, throw it away. We don't worry about what happened there. Now we focus on the strength. We look at giving the body a break on speed. If you're a jogger or runner, focusing on building that bigger engine and playing with some inclines. It's a great block to test your base. So if those inclines aren't getting you uncomfortable, then that's kind of one of those aha moments for members to say, oh, I could be a little bit stronger in my base, seeing how much they've grown over time. Third block, they did the work in block one. Block two, treat block three as their playground. They're going all out. They should have been able to get enough splats in blocks 1 and 2 that they may only need 1 or 2 in that third and final block. So that's gonna allow them to take those recoveries. All out's getting shorter and shorter each round and really test those top speeds by the end of the block. Okay, so weight floor is ESP as well today. So endurance first, then strength, then power. Let the members know that first block is a great practice block. It's gonna ready the muscles that they'll be using in the next block, but also it's a chance to really practice form. When we're working with endurance reps, we're not having to go as heavy, so you're able to get full range of motion. Let them make that a priority before they add too much weight. And be ready to walk around and give them a lighter weight if you feel like they aren't getting full extension on those tricep extensions, or they aren't able to bring those arms up to that T position on their lateral raise. Second block, they've got alternating work. It's also a little bit of core stability. So again, they've got to find that strong positioning before they go heavy, but reminding them that that work has now shifted and changed to more of a strength, working to where it feels really heavy, can't get much more than the 8 reps that they've been coached to do. Last block, they're bringing the power. They're getting those repeating 100-meter all-out rows. With that one, things to look out for is when somebody tries to go super fast and find that big power, they speed up the cadence of their row, which a lot of times is going to put them in poor technique. So watching their feet, noticing that a lot of people will start to lift their toes and pull themselves back in with their feet so that they can return faster to the tank. What happens then is they're lighting their shins on fire, their knees are gonna lift faster. So make sure that you're encouraging them to imagine that they're on an ice skating rink and their feet are up against the wall and they're trying to push through the wall, extending all the way through their toes to get as much distance across the ice as they can, and then let their feet relax as they reach forward and do that sit up to come back in. On that alternating transverse squat, I like to paint a picture for people to be inside a box. So if they're looking straight in at the box, when they open up to go into that squat, tell them to look at the right corner, not the right wall. Come back to the front wall and then switch and go to the left corner, not the left wall. That's gonna help them not overstep and really get the benefit of just opening up their hips to drop into that transverse squat. Your 3G today isn't anything super different. The big difference is gonna be on your rowing blocks. You're adding in a progressive intensity effort in block 1. Have members look at their split time. That's the easiest way to say drop a second, drop 2 seconds off as you build from that base to push, push, push to all out and into that all out. Block 3 is where you can have a little bit of fun. They've reached that playground. They're going into those short, powerful all outs. Challenge your rowers and treadmills to have a little bit of a match to see who can bring more energy. It doesn't have to necessarily be heart rate because it's a little harder to get heart rates up on the rower, but the fire in their eyes, the energy that they bring can be what you're watching for. And after each all out, name who brought it, who brought that fire. Gets them out of their heads, gets them out of a little bit of the monotonous of those 3 all outs back to back, and creates a little bit of a fun environment. Hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy the template.